Hey everyone, Bear here from TGS with another Assassin's Creed Shadows live stream. Today we are going to be exploring Wakasa, overall number 17, aka part 17 of the 100% playthrough. I'm gonna go ahead, zoom through that intro and get into it. Schedule up, you'll see we have Shadows today. Tomorrow we have CS2 Warzone, and I do want to note that I did have to flip my days. Thursday I was supposed to go to an amusement park. The weather's not good that day. We decided to postpone it, so I'm going to move Space Marine 2 same time to Thursday. And then Friday, Outlast Trials Untouched. I'm going to try and hold it. I'll be at the amusement park. I think it opens like 11 and closes at like 7, and it's like a 2-hour drive each way. So, should be home by like 9 or so, if not a little bit after that, and I don't see why we can't hold it. So I'm going to do my best to hold it. If I can, I can, if I'm too tired or something, but I'm really going to try to push through. So I'm going to try and get some good sleep the next few days and get ready for it. And more streams Saturday and stream on Sunday, which I normally don't do, just to make up one of those streams that we're losing. Technically, I don't have to change the schedule, but I already kind of got this in my mindset. So I'd rather just make Thursday kind of like my Friday, because I had plans with Friday with Electrovolts. Nothing crazy, but we had some plans, so I figured I'd move them to Thursday so we could still have them, because on Friday I'll be at the amusement park. So, yeah, just how it worked out. Moving on from there, plan for the game, it's 100% playthrough. I mean, not much else to say today. Title says it all. We're going to go exploring. By that I mean completing locations as well, not just going to look at them and be like, bye. We're going to go in and assassinate the samurais, find the lost scrolls, you know, whatever we got to do. Like, sub, subscription, random chat. It's only Tuesday, so it's a 4-day work week for me. I have 3 4-day work weeks in a row. That's going to be nice because I'm off Friday because of the amusement park. The week after that, I'm off 4-day weekend. And then, yeah, so I have 3 weeks of 4-day weekends. And then I think I have another 4-day week in June, if I'm not mistaken. That'll be, I guess, the 3rd week of June. But either way, I got my work computer on the background, even though it's time for me to shut down anyway. It's past 4 o'clock, but shutting down, there we go. That's pretty much all I got. I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday so far. Yesterday, the first half of yesterday was kind of wild and chaotic. Then it kind of calmed down in the afternoon and I got to chill on Assassin's Creed Shadows. Then I definitely had a more chill evening. There was a lot to do, but definitely not as chaotic. Today wasn't too bad at all, I gotta say. That, you know, there was nothing major. Got a lot done. Now here I am, so that's all I got. Obviously nothing exciting tomorrow other than the streams because of work, streams, and other stuff. But yeah, Thursday I'll be watching a movie, which I'm brain farting the name. Let me see. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. That was my Friday night movie. Now I'll watch it Thursday. And Saturday I'm watching, was it the 4th Friday the 13th, I think? Been working on that series. If I was going to watch it every Friday the 13th for the course of like a year, it just is a bad combo. You only get like 1, 2, 3 Friday the 13ths a year, so if you were to watch those like 10 plus movies, it'd take you absolutely forever to do it. We apparently have a Friday the 13th coming up in June. I'm going to have to let Electrovolts know because I told her every time it's Friday the 13th, I got to watch a Friday the 13th movie on it, so I'll have to take that into account. But, yeah, we're going to go ahead and head up to Wakasa. I just finished out the region we're in. So, explored Harima over the course of 2 streams. Pretty much did everything there was to do, other than, you know, I'll note main mission, side missions, obviously not included, but all locations completed. So it was, you know, pretty productive. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and head up here. Sorry, I had to get distracted there because my dog decided to lay under my desk and I'm trying to move around. I had to make sure I was good to move my chair if you heard me moving it there. But here's Wakasa. It's pretty large. We were here to do a mission and assassinate somebody, but I didn't actually start working on it. You'll see that nothing's completed. Oh, I take that back. 2 of these are complete. I'm not sure if you heard that vehicle in the background. When I play on PC, there's really not that much mic sensitivity. It doesn't pick as much background noise. But with my current Xbox setup. I pick stuff up. I remember that time I was playing SnowRunner, and people were just freaking started doing donuts somewhere outside. And you just hear it over my mic at like 1 in the morning. But either way, yeah, we have these, we have that. I purchased that. We have all this land to cover. We also went up here for a different mission to Obama. Yes, that is a place in Japan, which I was unaware. And yeah, you just go all the way down here into this pocket. So it is pretty massive. We're not going to complete it in one day. I think we should start up here. What we can do is tackle... Actually, I take it back. We can't do this location. We'll tackle what we can. But it seems like quite a few of these are level 41. So we'll just go around unveiling the region and so forth. And doing what we can. But we might have to skip the samurai stuff for now. I did not realize it's level 41. We don't have to repurpose the stream as much as we could if we really wanted to, but I'm not that far under leveled. I'm level 34. And if you look around the map, it says 35 here. Just to note, it says 34 in Wakasa, but apparently there's level 41 stuff. Tamba's a higher level region. We got on here, Yamato is also 34, and however you say this, KLL is 35. The rest I've already explored and completed, so minus making sure to double check the gray areas, but most of them are places you won't find anything. But I completed Zumisetsu, Harima, Yamashiro, Omi, Iga. So we're like halfway done the map. There's a lot to do in this game. We also ran into this guy, so actually I take it back. There's one spot I didn't complete in Omi because this guy, the Pan Yamabushi, just snuck up on me while I'm trying to do this meditation. And I think it's scripted. And now I can't go there and do it because he'll just immediately come over and try to murder me, and he's one-taps me, being such a higher level. But either way, we can't go there. We can go there, but we're probably not going to insta-assassinate him, so it's going to make it much more tedious and complicated. Let's try it. It's worth a shot. Worst case, we waste a few minutes finding out that I should not have tried. But let's go try. If you don't try, you'll never know. But yeah, if I can't take on the samurais, we'll do everything else but the samurais. Just contradictory to what I said earlier in the intro about how we would take down samurais, but you know. We'll go somewhere else that has a samurai at my level, and I'll take them down just to meet that requirement. Which just sounds stupid. Is there anyone below me? Might be samurai there. No. So this place moves out that way. There's only 2 samurais here. It also goes back there.
No.
That was I just want to note that wasn't my intention, but I do have the ability to not take damage when I fall that far, so it worked out. I was trying to see if it would jump down to the ledge below me, but as long as I press B before we hit the ground, we could probably jump off Mount Everest and not take damage. You motherfucker, bro. Oh, a samurai. The hell? Where does music come out of? I almost thought something else was playing, not the game. I was like, what the heck's playing in the back? Let me see chat real quick. Shout out to Claylo Max, what is up? I had to refresh my stream because, of course, it was like 5 minutes behind. I don't know why it does that on the back end. On the front end, it never does that for me when I'm watching a stream, like monitoring chat or something from the front end, like on my phone when I play like CS2. When I'm on the back end on actual YouTube, it's constantly just falling behind on the time. It's really annoying. Of course, there's a guardian. Just gonna make this 10 times more tedious. This guardian's piss me off. Alright, does he have a skull? He has a skull, which means he'll probably kill me. We might be able to do majority damage to him. If we can damage him with assassination attempt and get them down to like 30% health, and then just start smacking them with all my blades. I got like 4 blades and 11 of those, so we just keep bashing them with those consistently. We might be able to kill them and get the f out of here, but we're gonna explore this region today. I don't know if we'll be able to do the samurai. This is the test. Then I want to actually get started on what we're trying to do. Gotta figure out a way to get the samurai. This motherfucker, bro. Get out of here. Go eat a cheesesteak or something, man. They're just on high alert, which is not good. Is it me or is a samurai just chilling? Even though he sees me. One of the secrets is you can just lay on rooftops. They can't climb up here like they can in some of the older Assassin's Creed, where they would follow you up the building, so you couldn't really just get away. Shout out the Muddy Creature. What's up, Muddy Creature? How's life being a muddy creature, yo? I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do shit. I'm dead. Over here so fucked. I'm starting to feel like a waste of time, which it is. We're spending so much time to try and get this assassination that it's not worth it. But I'm not gonna be able to take them on unless we get an assassination on them. But these guardians are really annoying. They remind me of mercenaries in the other game. And they're just more of a nuisance than anything else. So where does that? That right over there. Bruh. I can't like peek for more than 0.1 seconds without getting instantly spotted. It's like I'm playing a Milson. PvE style. Bro's locking on before he even knows I exist. Just poof. Oh my god. It showed up. Alright, it gives a, if you saw that, it gives a red assassination. I'm leaving. There's no point. We're wasting our time. Wasted way too much time for nothing. In the end, it was a waste of time. So let's go. Alright, well. We didn't get a chance to go. Hello from the other side. Now got shot and she died. I knew it was a bad idea, but I had to try. The Guardian wasn't there, that would have been a lot easier to get going. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do everything in this region except these higher level forts, because we're just too low level for them. But we can go do all the rest. So we'll do these 3, and it'll be reverse order. But where the hell did it put me? I think you can fast travel from the viewpoint, if I'm not mistaken. So if I go up here, I might be able to fast travel. Yep. It's a little bit different than what I initially planned for the day. I wanted to take down all the samurai, but my fault for not checking their levels. But it doesn't mean we can't explore the region. We will just do the samurai missions at a later time in the future, when I'm of appropriate level, where I don't get insta-killed. Let me buy these real quick. Oh, they're full. That's because the season changed. Never mind. I get it. What happened last stream? Just gonna use Pathfinder and let our mythical beast take us about. My current plan of the game is to explore the map, kind of unveil the entire map, but now that I realize that I need to level a bit more to do some of these regions, maybe next week I'll change my thoughts on exploring and we go to do the side missions. So each of these regions has a bunch of side missions. A lot of them are just assassinating groups of enemies, evil people, however you want to put it. And maybe we'll work on that next week. Just general level up. It's not as efficient to explore with skipping stuff. When I explored Harima, for example, we did 100% of everything. That's how I've been doing it. I just figured since the map says 34 or whatever, that we would be of appropriate level, but we're not. What we're going to do is remove this, and then we're going to backtrack. So my thought was we go through here, and we go down to here, and we'll tackle these two next from there. Maybe we'll venture out here, up on this peninsula, island, whatever. I guess it's an island. And then we'll backtrack to the mainland, and then we'll kind of follow around a certain way. It's a huge area. We're definitely not finishing it all today, but we'll do everything that we can minus castles, I guess. Castles, forts. Wherever it's a level 41 assassin, it's a waste of my time. Which again is my fault. So far in the playthrough I have not yet have to worry about that. I just went off the map region and did it. And I'm sure I was undernumbered or underleveled, but I was not having a skull as the enemy's level, which just means you're dead. You can beat them, but who the hell wants to spend 45 minutes to beat one guy? It's not Dark Souls. I guess you can make it Dark Souls if you want to go into the higher level regions. Try and take them on. Which I think I did with Origins. I was taking on way too high level stuff. And you just have to lower their health over an extremely long amount of time. And in the end it was probably a waste of time. But I 100%ed it anyways. Cannot guide me further. You could have definitely, I guess, there's no easy direct route to get to it. Which also I'm realizing as well now. I was not trying to swim, whatever. Sometimes you need a bath. I'm going to assume this is another too high level spot, but we can check just to be sure. So one thing I find annoying is they teach you, just like other Assassin's Creeds, to use B to go down, A to climb up, and then the game just kind of does its own thing anyway. I feel like I wish it had a little bit more strict rules that you actually had to use B to go down. If you weren't using B, you should not be going down. I get it comes with less maneuverability, which might slow you down, but in the long run, you have more control. This game's always just going its own way. See, what the hell? Alright, so this is a level 41. This is a level 41. That's why we skipped them. We stay in the border. There's no other, just making sure there's no other question marks or anything, but Guess anything that's level 41 we'll skip, which sucks, but it is what it is. I'm gonna skip side missions. There's a level 34, so we shall do it. And I guess we'll tackle these three next. Oh, don't fall down. Ah! There's one samurai. I'm gonna assume the other one's further that way, maybe. I don't care that you're level 1 and you're technically not a threat. So if you see me, you're going to alert the enemy, which means, unfortunately, you die. I'm all for not killing who I don't need to kill, but especially in a game like this. Depends on the game you're playing, the play style you decide to go. In this game, I try to play assassin style, but I'll take down anybody that's a risk to me getting caught, no question. I guess I could knock him out, but I didn't have time to knock him out up there. And if we knocked them out, I'm pretty sure they got alerted to you anyway, so. Can I get you? I don't got time to fight you, bro. Too much noise. With whining, you die. Little sissy man. Close the door. I hate how you walk in here. It's the only downside of HDR is it makes it really hard to see inside the building. But it brings out so much of the other color and stuff. But dark spots, it is dark. Quit humming. That wasn't him. Where'd they go? Try to assassinate him with a blade. I was gonna kill him, but it might be better just to be out. You see the map. One more samurai in here. I would assume they're over here somewhere. That's where we came from. Never mind, right there. Who's spotting me and from where? Guard out there. They're gonna be on me the second I do this, so I was taking a second. Figure out how I want to do this. I guess we'll just get it going. Out. Please not stop when we don't need to stop. That's barred from the other side. I swore he heard me, but it seems like he's just lurking. He has no idea. Oh, we have 4 markers now? Am I confused? Oh, we do. I thought we only had 3 for some reason. I put them in reverse order just so you know, because that's how the game handles it. It goes to your most recently marked location instead of the first marked location. Which I still dislike, but now I'm used to that. There's yelling, shut up. Pretty good. Stab. That's kind of how today's gonna go. Every other region I was able to complete 100% of all the locations while I explored those regions, whether as a stream or two. You know, you get the idea. But this time, there's certain locations where just too low level. It doesn't even give me... I can try, but it's going to be a waste of time. Because when they're going to single tap you and you have 5 people swinging at you, you're eventually going to get hit. And you're just going to go down, and how much fun's that? So I believe we're here to pray. Not mistaken. No scrolls, alright. I call them scrolls, they're lost pages. Scrolls is a better name. Reminds me of the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, which I would like to play. I never played through Oblivion. I played Skyrim before I started streaming, which sucks because it was like a year or 2 before that. It was a 100% playthrough, so it would have been great to have captured that, but it is what it is. I still have my save and my files in the custom house I built from the DLC and all that crap. If I was going to play that game, I'd started from the beginning. There it is. Sneaky, sneaky. Off to the next location. Hope everyone's having a good day. We're at a shrine. We have 4 shrines to honor here, so let's get started. I guess we are at a shrine. There are shrines at the shrine, at least according to the way I wrote that. Second here. Got like 5 emails. I had to order my dog's prescriptions. You know, heartworm and fleas and all that stuff. They make you give your dog that. It works, but at the same time, I guarantee it's not the best for your pet. Better than getting fleas, I guess. I had to order it and make you jump through hoops because I switched vets, so I had to do this, I had to do that. It was a pain in the ass. And finally shipping it. It's like chop chop, man. Chop chop. There's a road right here. Unless these are just off the beaten path, which it looks like that's why it's not giving me a route. They're off the beaten path. Alright. It's like a blizzard through the forest. A combo of 2 things you can't see through. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the viewpoint first. And then I'll make my way down to the samurai because I have to switch characters. The samurai is not very, oh god, where are we? Samurai is not very good at climbing things, which is to be expected. This is interesting. Man, walking through deep snow like that. I don't mind snow. I hate winter. It's my least favorite time of year, season-wise. Just because I hate the cold. I don't mind the snow, but it also sucks. Anyway. then it's cold. Alright, we're gonna go do this. Where is it? Huh.
Nari mono mo nashi, hayagane mo nashi, shikou sura mo iranu. それが我が流派だ。飾りなき必殺の人たち。安家よ、それを求むるか。
Alright, let's see this one strike. It's like 8 button clicks. Hey bud, that's more than one strike. I don't think you're teaching me the right one. Just want to point that out. He's all about his one strike. One strike, not a stroke. We don't want to know about that. That's his private matter. Fuck. Fuck. Retrigger. Mess that up. It caught me off guard. I think I let go of the one button as I was trying to click the other one. I think it was the first time I've seen that combo in one of these. Yeah, it was the first time I had that kind of combo with buttons. You gotta hold one, you gotta click the other one within the circle. Deep ass, like 12-inch snow. Fern. Does it have a route for me to go there? This is how I check if an area is worth exploring. So you can go over there. What about here? You can. Bridge there. Problem is we need to get back to the road. She definitely runs faster and is more nimble for getting around, but
皆殺されておる。戦いがあったのか。
mission here. I'm not getting involving in missions today. Side missions we're gonna do another time.
待ち伏せされたのであろう。
Got a 3-hour stream. A lot we can get done.
深で追っておる。
manually exploring.
屍も矢も増える一方だ。近いな。
I'm just gonna click it because it's just an examine. We don't have to do the mission. Unless someone shows up and we gotta fight him, then I made a mistake. Of course they showed up.
弓の達人、長野左衛門殿とお見受けいたす。それがしがその教えを請うにふさわしきことを示しに参った。抜け抜けと聞きを読んでおるぞ。本能寺では主を見捨て
Say this was not meant to happen.
あの死にしてこの弟子ありだな。どうかご容赦を。弓の道を襲われと上泉先生に言われております。あの者のなすことは支離滅裂だ。弓を教わりたいなら我が陣雷の矢とお前の血しぶきから存分に学ぶがいい。波が寄せては返そうとも天の月は微動だにせぬ。同じく拙者も血を踏みしめ微動だにせず弦を引き絞る。
Just gonna build him with a bow. So bro's not even human at this point. Just saying. Why is it not let? It's not letting me use my other weapon. I thought I could whip out my sword, my other weapon. Man. Oh shit. I'm not sure. Why am I learning skills from him? He's fucking missing 90% of his shot. So much for being the master bowman.
.なぜこのようなことに。上泉めと拙者は上杉謙信様のため7年間靴輪を並べ箕輪城を守った。なれど奴は主君に背を向け敵に寝返りおった。武田、そして織田信長に過去の傷をえぐるつもりはなかったのだ。安らかに行かれよ、長野殿。謙信様。 お許しを誓いを果たせぬならば死んだ方がましぞ。矢のごとくまっすぐな御仁であった。それがしも核ありたいものだ。
Well, that's done. It was not my intention, but... Shout out to Zane, AK McMaster, what's up? That sucked your power went out, man. Does not sound fun. Got like bad weather or something? What the fuck was that? That was a weird bug. Looking visual glitch, whatever the hell that was. I'm gonna switch because I'm tired of his sluggish movements. It's badass to use in fight, but in getting around now. That sucks. Knock on wood, person living in the city, I haven't had that many power outages. Even when I lived in the burbs, we didn't have that many, but the one time it was out for like a week, that fucking sucked. That was pre-TGS days. But my power went out for like 5 days straight or something. It sucked. I think my last place, my power went out 2 or 3 times, and 2 of those times was while I was sleeping, and it turned off and turned on while I was sleeping, so I never experienced the outage. I would just go downstairs and wonder why, like, the microwave, time is not there anymore. Because every time the power, unplug the microwave, resets the clock or whatever. Out here. Island's a waste of time. I wanted to go back and work my way down here. Like that. Because we fast travel here and then we just head down to the shrine, we should be able to try and get around. Not sure if you're still there, Zane, AK McMaster, but I guess it doesn't affect you. I had to move my amusement park day to Friday because it's raining Thursday there. And I wasn't going to go to the amusement park when it's raining. They have indoor attractions and stuff, but who the f wants to do that? I'm there for the roller coasters and stuff. But I'm still planning to hold Friday night, unless I'm absolutely exhausted from Friday, but I shouldn't be. I think it's like 60s out Fahrenheit, which is not hot, so it's almost like sweatshirt weather. So I won't be dying of heat. I'll be walking a lot, but that shouldn't stop me. The park closes by 7 and it's 2 hours away, so should be home in time to do Outlast. Still gonna keep, even though I could technically put my Thursday back to a normal Thursday, I'm in the mindset of CS2 tomorrow. CS2 and Warzone. I want to do CS2 first because that requires way more, locking in than Warzone. Warzone's more laid back. You have moments of tension, but you have a lot of moments that are, more chillax. So CS2, you don't really get chillax time. It's just constantly pressure. Next to know you're David Bowie. Under pressure. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. next few weeks are going to be a little bit weird and different, but I'll work it out. Which reminds me, I need to figure out two things. We have our throwback week, which will be in June, and the 10-year will be in June. It might sound wild, but I think everything, I guess not. I guess Hello Loose isn't really a throwback week. I was going to say maybe I include them both together. I do a throwback week, but then I make Friday the 12-hour stream that week. But then it wouldn't be throwback week anymore. Unless we make the 10-year throwback games instead of our most played games, which could work in a way. I'll have to think about it. Kind of rather keep them separate. But let's see how the cookie crumbles. Buddha's Rock. Oh, this is cool. So I gotta turn it this way a little bit. Pathfinder on. We are 54 minutes into a 3-hour stream. I'm on my own later. Electros has to go somewhere with some fam. So I decided to do a 3-hour stream today. Then I bought prepared food for dinner. Got some like salmon and sides in the fridge ready to go. Just plop them in the micro and bamboosh. We'll be working on TGS stuff later, so I'll catch up on our comments and all that good stuff. And next week, I may not stream Friday. Well, I'm 100% going to stream Friday night next week. I don't know if I'll stream Friday afternoon. I'll have to figure that out. Then the Monday after that, it's also going to be different. To discuss with Electrovolts how we're... So we got a 4-day weekend next weekend. So gotta figure that out. Shouldn't be detrimental to anything. But I'm gonna try to avoid losing streams if I have to take Friday afternoon and Monday afternoon off next week. I'll push Monday stream into Tuesday or something and just do AC Shadows that week, back to back on Tuesday, and then we'll push our Friday stream until like maybe Wednesday with Warzone. I'll figure it out. I shall figure it out. Yeah, I'm thinking end of June. Consider doing stuff. I gotta think about when the throwback weeks are. I'll have to make a list of all the extra weeks that we have. We run a 4-week system for our once a month list, so there's 5 weeks in a month, which does happen here and there. Because I base the amount of days in a week on that month. So 4 days are in May and 3 days are in June. That week goes to my May side, and it'll be, you know, week 5 of May. And then that's the week I use for a throwback week. I'll have to see when they are to see, you know, if there's one in like July or something, or June. We could probably just hold off till then. Also gotta do a 10-year special, as crazy as that sounds. No, when I do throwback week, I will not be holding shadows because it's not considered a throwback game. I think our rule of thumb is it has to be at least 5 years old, or it has to be the predecessor. So if it was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the new one, it technically qualifies because it's no longer the mainstream COD, but that's not a COD we're including. So I think a throwback week will do Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 5, the original Modern Warfare trilogy, Siege, because that's been out forever, PUBG, Minecraft. Maybe not Minecraft, but maybe GTA 4 online. We'll figure it out. Cuisine Royale's another one if that's still even active. They're coming out with Siege X, so I know McMaster in chat was hoping I would hold off on throwback week till then, so we'll probably follow that idea. I think it comes out. Doesn't it come out in June? While we're traveling here, I'm going to look it up. 6/10, so it comes out on 6/10. Might even stream it sooner though. The newer it is, the more views we get, obviously. So. Kind of fell off of Siege years ago, but I have over 100 streams on it. A lot of those streams were just us getting pooned at 2 in the morning. That's what I do, because... Where the hell did you come from? I appreciate you joining in. I'm just trying to make an offering over here, and y'all being a pain in my ass. I just wanted to make sure it didn't run away. So we're down here. So technically, so far we've only done down this line, and we had to skip this because it's level 41 and I'm nowhere near level 41. And this one too, but we did everything else so far on this side. Which means it's time to head inland. Say we go here first. Unveil that, that'll show us what's in the vicinity, and then we can plan our route from there. Even though it's a 3-hour stream, I highly doubt we're going to finish Wakasa. We're probably going to have to continue in the future. I'm not going to provide next week's stream plan until I see where we get today. Then I'll base next week's plan on that. Next week, Monday, Tuesday are normal. The Monday was it June 2nd. I may or may not stream. So if we don't stream, then I'll make it up Tuesday. Did it take me all the way through town, or are we somewhere new? That took me all the way through town. Alright, bro, what are you doing? Bro won't go, he won't follow the road. There we go. He got stuck. That's funny. I looked down for a second. It's not private information that I got a wedding coming up, so can't be too specific, but busy with that lately. Getting texts, getting emails, like, calm down, man, I'm playing Assassin's Creed. Top off right here. Alright, we already did this one. Let's keep on going. What a beautifully failed assault. Oh. Not anymore, because apparently it took off-roading. Really? You can't climb up there? There you go. It's a height. Alright, well, they didn't really unveil anything unique up here. There's nothing to see up here, it's just a mountain. All I could do is basically run up the hill in the wild and you wouldn't uncover anything, so it'd be a pain in the ass for nothing. That's why I didn't do that. Mount Uchinakau. Uchinakau. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Probably butchering it. I tried. Alright, let's go. I did not realize there was people here. Not that it matters. Let's go. I thought there should be people here, but then when I got up there, we didn't see anybody. Unless I'm blind. We walk right past someone. We can get our mount to take us. We can just go down river. Perfect road. Never tried killing an animal in this game. I don't know if they let you. Valhalla, you can basically just go hunting. But this game definitely has different cultural views on wildlife and all that, especially if you're not in your own region. So I've been meaning to try it just to see what happens. We got the Path of Wisdom. All right. Let's get some wisdom by doing the path. It's getting dark. Where do we go? Not very clear. Alright, it's so dark I can't see where I'm supposed to go. That doesn't help. I think we go up this wall. You can barely see the paint. Where's that? I see it, if I can. No, I fuck. Son of a bitch. I let go too soon. I don't know how high up we should go. Guess it's gonna. One more. Whee! It's gonna be how I sound when I go to the amusement park Friday. I requested the park to see if I could bring a GoPro and record it for the channel, like the rides. And then I responded, and then I realized on their website they have a rule, they just don't allow you to do it, period. So even if it's strapped on with like a shoulder mount or something, it's considered a loose object, and they I just don't want the liability. Small channel life. I'm not no million sub channel, so they're not gonna just be, oh, you should let this guy do it. So, fortunately, I won't be able to do that. The channel. Is there a way to go in here, or am I blind? I mean, it's been pitch black in here, so I can't see where the fuck I'm supposed to go in the first place. Maybe climb right here. How do you make it daytime? I've never done it before. Doesn't work the same way. That sucks, answer Zane. Gotta just figure something to do for 2 hours while you wait for your power. Oh, I think I see another wall to climb right across from here. Right here. Yeah, that's not where I'm supposed to go. Just had to check. there anything out here to guide me? I'm not seeing any yellow, which is usually how you know where to go. I think, okay, right here. There we go. It's really hard to see at night. Especially deep in the woods with no lighting. I don't know why she jumped on the light, don't ask me. Path of Wisdom completed. We're going sledding on our feet. Grab that and then we'll decide where we're going from there. Grab it on the mount. They should really have it so you can grab it while you're mounted. Psh. I know, definitely. Especially my Elite Warzone skills. What the hell's there in here? Can you even go back here? Try to set a marker and see if it leads me over there. See, there's no, you can't go back here. What I do is I place these markers to test if it gives me a route. But it's not giving me any routes over here. So you can't go back in this entire area. How big is this mountain though? Can't see it. There's an achievement for climbing the tallest mountain in the game. I don't know if that's it. I'm gonna Google it. Tallest mountain in AC Shadows. It's Mount Hako in the southeastern corner of Yamato. Did I miss that somehow when I was exploring Yamato? I never explored Yamato. Okay. Somewhere down in here. Maybe. Could be this right here. Not for today. Should probably figure out where we are going though. Let's go 1. Actually, you can do more than 2 spots now, so we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Used to think it was only 3, but you can put a lot more than 3. I think on Valhalla I had to spend like 2 hours to explore an area and 2 hours to complete everything in it. That game was, I'm pretty sure, much bigger. Valhalla versus Shadows map size. Shadows map is smaller than Valhalla's. according to IGN. Well, sometimes I might question their game reviews and I'll like something they hated on. Doesn't always go that way. Critics are critics. Look, all this movie sucks and the movie's actually good. So I usually don't go off them completely. But if they're giving like 10% ratings out of 100, then you can start having some concerns. The fuck is it taking us, by the way? Took me some weird ass route to get there. We're on a hiking trail. Why they don't bring the beast up here. I'm just gonna leave it behind. I call him the beast, I don't know what it's actually called. Stuck on my Xbox 360 steering wheel. If I ever play something like a, I guess, why the hell would I play a stack? I don't know if the 360 wheel would even work with this wheel, and why would I use it? I was gonna say if there's like a 360 game, maybe it was like 360 only and it never evolved into anything else, I'd be down to try that wheel out. I really liked that wheel back in the day for like TDU2 and stuff, and older Forzas. Pretty sure the entirety of like Horizon 3 was done on my 360 wheel. Just gotta make her just way down to the yellow one. Yeah, alright, come on. Still getting stuck. We're just gonna jump off the cliff. Let's put on Pathfinder, let the Pathfinder figure it out. Veiled tubulant. Means we're going into a cave. Here we go without being able to see. Oh, there's some light there. Two there. Looking around just to see if there's any. You usually gotta look down above. Kaboom. Not the right way. We switch characters in here. She cannot lift the explosives, which means I need to go back outside to open up this path. Which sucks. Can you even fit through this? I'll assume so. Yasuke goes in there, he just gets stuck. Then it just shows him being like, help, help! And then desynchronizes it. Because he can't fit. That actually have pretty good entertainment value. So he can't fit through there. So how the fuck do I blow it up if she can't lift it? Try and figure this out again. Hour and a half to go. So I think of that. Oh, wait, through here. Up real quick. So I'm gonna spend 45 minutes trying to figure out where to go. Okay. I thought that it popped in my head as I was looking at the guide. And then the guide just confirmed that, yeah, you gotta look through here. There it is. I was like, hold on, I saw that window and I knew I couldn't fit. And then it clicked in my head. So I was like, hold on. So in Valhalla, sometimes you would have to do that. I've yet to actually have to do that in this game, so that was a first. So I just wasn't not thinking. I was thinking inside the shadows box instead of outside of the box. I'm gonna have to jump across the rocks to get up there.
ここからは何も取らん方がよかろう。追われることになるぞ。
ために来るもの取って帰る。
ここを出られたらな。
It's that door I tried to go through earlier, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I finished it, right? Yeah, finished it. Forgot, I looked away for a second on my phone, and I realized we passed one of these. I don't think they're crucial to 100%, but I like to do them anyway for the XP. XP does not hurt. Officially in Obama. Yeah, I figured it was this one. Saw in the background, I was like, it's gotta be back here.
愛くるしいの。
Next, we gotta go there. So when mount picks me up, I'm gonna vanish for 30 seconds while the mount takes the journey. Just need to take a pit stop break real quick, but instead of losing time, let's follow the road, BRB. Guess who's back? Back again. Bear is back. When a creature's sleeping. I had a Charlie horse last night. In the middle of the night at like 1 a.m. or something. I woke up from some like weird dream or some crap. And I felt my leg locking up, you know, Charlie horse style, so I tried to move it so it wouldn't do it. It did it anyway, and it hurt like fucking hell. I still have a little bit of the pain. The truth is the pain. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are off to the next one, which I'm going to have to switch to the other character once we get there. Let's see, how much have we covered? We covered like around here and all through around here. But now we're going to wrap around here and up into here. Wakasa's so huge, we still have all this to go. Which, we still have an hour and 15 minutes to go, so we may be able to explore the rest, we may not. Worst case, we'll do a mop-up of it next week or something. I'll base next week's titles once again on how far we get today. I'm going to try and do the same thing next week. I know on Monday I already have to do the stream at 3 to 5 because I have an appointment at 6. So we're going to have to... I might try and start the stream early. Typical TGS stream is 2 hours. On Friday, yeah, when I can, I like to extend it to 2.5, so sometimes you'll see me do 2.5 on here, or Warzone or something. Weekend nights, Friday, Saturday nights was typically planned as up to 3, but we usually see how we feel after 2, so it's a 2 to 3 kind of thing. For Shadows, though, every Monday, Tuesday, and since I don't want to be playing this until like October, I'm going to really push to try to do 2.5 to 3 hours per session. This week we did, I think we just did 2 hours yesterday because I completed all I set out to do, so I kind of just accepted the early dismissal, but today I'm doing the full 3. Next week I'm going to try and do 2.5 to 3 per. Monday we can at least do 2. Tuesday next week I'll probably do 3 again. But I'll try to do 2.5 or 3 on Monday if I can. We'll see how life pans out. That'll decide how we go about it.
冬季異国から参った侍よ、故郷を失い、役目を失う苦しみはよくわかる。そして新たな道を歩むのに必要な覚悟も、わしと稽古せよ。共に覚悟の炎を燃やそうぞ。
Alright, here we go. Could be instead of RT for some reason. And it's out of here. Grand slam. Left field. Switch characters back. Again, she's more nimble. She can climb. She can do this, do that. I like him for just full-on hardcore battles, but for stealth and everything else, she's the one. But that's how the game was built, so it makes sense. Seems like we're going to the region of Obama, or the city of Obama. Shots fired, backup requested. Quite a ways from our next objective here. See as much as I can get done in an hour and 10 minutes. I really kind of don't think we can complete the region, but we'll cover most of it in a 3-hour stream. I was debating if to, instead of doing 4 to 7, if to do 4 to 6, take a half-hour break and do 6:30 to 7:30, or take a 15-minute break. Still play the full 3 hours. Technically even consider adding 15 minutes in and do 3 hours and 15 if I take the break, which will give us even more time. I'll think about it, because if we're going to take a break, I would take it within the next 10 minutes. I'm on my own tonight, so that's why I'm being lenient. But I also don't want to wait to eat dinner until 8 p.m., so let me just think this through real quick. It's 5:52. We take a break at what would be 6 o'clock, 15 minutes or something like that. We come back at 6:15, and we play till 7:30. Instead of a 3-hour stream, it's a 3-hour and 30-minute stream, but 15 minutes at the break, but that's still a 15-minute gain, which is probably another objective or two. I'll think about it. Because yesterday I wanted to do 3 hours and I only did 2. And while I'm not making up a whole hour, 15 minutes is 15 minutes. Anything's better than nothing. I'm thinking about it. I am thinking about it. Just think about it. You'll get it. That Limp Bizkit song from long ago. Good old Limp Bizkit. Pretty sure I still have that CD somewhere. Just like the old school M&M CDs. I still have VHS, CDs, DVDs. You can't really do anything with them. You can add CDs to iTunes, but that sounds like a fucking nightmare because I'd have to literally take like 100 CDs and install them to a hard drive or something. I did that before and like erased them all. I don't know. Actually, they might have removed the ability to do that. They might have removed that ability. That would explain though why they just vanished from my list. Like my man cave right now, since we're sitting here waiting here to not be wanted, I have like, I see all my PS2 games, I see 360, I see Blu-ray, I see SNES, Game Boy, Atari, Xbox One, N64, even the N-Gage, legitimately the N-Gage from back in the day. I have games for that. Apparently Tony Hawk's Pro Skater for it. See that sitting on the shelf over there. Thought of if I want to pull some other stuff out. I don't think I want to put original DVDs and CDs on display. That sounds kind of corny. VHS? Maybe. Just because it's so old. I gotta get like a VHS to like DVD converter or something. Save those before they go bad one day. Not that I'm gonna watch a fucking VHS quality film, but unless it's something, yeah, family videos or something. So, look at the map. There's nothing really out here where I'm looking now. We've already completed. There's nothing to see here. This is all just uncharted terrain of empty woods. So that's why I didn't go out there. Done all this. I'm just trying to look to get an idea. So let's head up north first. And then once we head north, we can come back and spawn here. And then we can make our way south through these points here. And then make our way further down like that. So I have the next 3 minutes if I want to take that 15-minute break and then add 15 minutes onto the stream. decide within 2 minutes if I'm gonna just plow through another hour and do one long 3-hour stream, or if I should take a 15-minute break and then come back for an hour and 15. I gained 15 minutes, but I just know that I'm not going to want to plow 3 hours and 15 minutes straight of this. As simple as it is, it's also just slow, repetitive gameplay that can get a little bit tiresome. Doing rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Let's take the break. Let me post in chat. TGS intermission starts now, returning 6:15 p.m. ET for 1.25 hours. So basically, instead of one long 3-hour stream, I'm gonna take a 15-minute break, come back, and add on an extra 15 minutes of game time on top of that third hour I was gonna do. So we'll aim for 3.5 hours on the stream clock. 15-minute break starts now. I'll come back and do 6:15 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and that'll make up 15 minutes of the hour I lost yesterday. So it's not it's an extra location or two. Sorry to disappoint anyone who just tuned in, but what I can do is I can put up our new intermission screen. We have a new intermission screen, and it basically shows a video instead of just a boring screen for 15 minutes. So what I'll do is I'll put that up. So I'm gonna put it up now. I will be back in 15 minutes. I'll see you shortly. BRB. Crawl. There's coming from the other side.
I ran out of ammo! What the fuck? Nice double kill, I saw that. Oh my god!
I saw that. I killed them all, yo!
Initial.
Meow.
I have distractions in life. Because, you know, realistically, I work full time.
We've been trying to reach
I stream part-time.
extended warranty. And
Ah! Fuck yeah.
Or ATM if you're feeling inclined. Outside, careful. Stairways,
Woo! Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! Come over me! Happening, I noticed on quite a few streams lately. Oh shit! Bro, it was a pretty solid session. Insurgency. It was like 547. Dude, that was fucking awesome. Sight. I hit him! Oh shit! Side. The helo got a kill.
Marksman! Drop your weapon! I like dipping my ass off because I play marksman. Drop your weapon!
Yeah, seriously, who jumped behind me? man. I'd pay for it, man. No, you almost died, though. You almost died. Lock in, Bear. Timbuktu, I think. The guy. That's the guy I was shooting. But I only had like. Look at my awesome score, yo. Right? Okay, now block the guy off in the corner. There was time.
Nice job, team.
Defuse that bomb.
Last one I think is 16. Nice.
Good job.
Oi, oi, oi.
Flank departments.
Up top, up top. We push as one.
They're pushing from CT spawn.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? I went to shoot the guy above. I didn't know that he was right there. There's another one to your left. Nice! No, you little fucking rat! Left, right, down. Do it! Left, left side, left side! Nothing at me.
That's gonna be.
Behind me. Fuck. Nice. I think he had bomb. Nice. What the fuck? Why is he still zoomed in on my...
Get him, Bobby, get him!
Contact!
Almost out of here. I almost made it through.
Oh my god, it's literally
180.
insane bear. That's fucking sick.
How did he get? Oh my god, they're here. I'm falling again. He's gonna get spawn killed a bunch of times.
Everyone knows spawn.
Appreciate you stopping by. No ground after work. I got done working. Well, I got done working, then I waited for my master, and then we did work.
Really, teammate? I got an advanced UAV.
Where was it laid out? Appreciate it. Ah! That's coming. Hey everyone, Barry here from TGS, back from that miniature 15-minute break right on the dot. So we're going to go ahead and hop back in and continue where we left off for an hour and 15 minutes, still 7:30. So trade off of a 15-minute break to gain 15 minutes in the long run. Just felt it was worth it. So let's keep on trucking. For anyone who stuck around, hope you enjoyed that mini montage. It's now we debuted it on the TGS 5K subscriber special we held. And yeah, we've had it since. Just don't stream back to back often anymore, so I don't usually have to use it. I mean, a 3-hour session, technically it's not back to back, but 3 hours and 15, I felt like I needed that back to back with that little break. I can't just sit there for like 4 hours straight gaming without a break. I need a break. Even if it's a 15-minute or 30-minute break every 2 hours, you know. When we did our 5K special, we did 5 games of 2 hours apiece over 12 hours. So we took breaks, but I can do 10 hours of gaming back to back to back to back to back like we did that night. Also don't want to overdo it. Sitting in one spot, not moving, other than your fingers. We're going to do another 12-hour special similar to that at some point. And a throwback week. I want to plan those over the course of June, July. Maybe a whole throwback week till July and do our 10-year. In June, we'll see. That'll just be one Friday, 12-hour stream, like 1:30 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. That was obnoxiously loud, that's why I didn't bother talking over it. The rest of the game's not as loud as that, but when you do these viewpoints, it's like just blast. Let's go, buddy. Chop chop. Hopping off.
遠すぎる。静かに。そっとじゃ。
That was sketchy. I thought they were gonna disperse. Bugs. They're like, what bugs you collect today, man?
Yes.
Snap. You got that ladybug. Crunch. Switching up to do the horse one.
Wakasaのやぶさめババへよくぞ参った。順路の両脇にある木の樽を馬上から射抜くのじゃ。待っておるぞ。始めよう。備えは良いか。3、2、1、始め。
Am I supposed to shoot that first one? I hope not. Right there. Solve them.
Yosh! お主の腕にはかの源のためとも感心することじゃろう。
Alright. Pathfinder, I just want to test around. So it's the closest we can go up there. There's nothing back here. So what we'll do... gonna make like a lap. We're almost at the first marker. This is just to unveil map. It's pretty much the whole purpose of what we're doing. Alright, we did not want to piss him off. He's gonna get stuck. I don't select it. Is it visible? So we're done here. We're gonna have fast travel, so let's just go grab it. Just over an hour to go. So we gotta get trucking in the southern portion. Just cover this real quick. Then we'll fast travel out of here. Going down to the Obama Guard Tower. Wait. Can we set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? We set 5.
影に潜み人目を避けねば。
Almost had our first objective.
真の像は勇ましく鼓動する。それこそが藤林家の証となる。
行け！あれは何？行くぞ。逃げられると思うな。
Oh shit, man, way too high level. I realized he was a skull level enemy and would one-tap me by the time he one-tapped me. So it's another one of those regions, or samurai areas that are too high level for me. I'll have to come back to it. Bruh, it's making me redo this? Are you serious?
勇ましく鼓動する。それこそが藤林家の証となる。
So, yeah, this time we go there, let's avoid conflict. Boom, bam, bam, bam. Tiptoe through the window. Well, not through the window, though. Yeah, tiptoe through the tulips. Or in this case, tiptoe through the forest. So it's a level 41 area, so we're gonna skip this. So let's take this off. We're just going for the viewpoint. There's just no point in pretending we have a chance to do that. I would love to jump off and try and grab that ledge, but I don't know if we would be able to. So let's play it safe. Work our way around here, then try and just climb up through our rope. It's too high level for me to do the samurai, so unfortunately. This will be one of the few that we had to skip the samurai on, but we did most of the other ones. This will be the third that I have to skip because of samurai, which once we're appropriate level, we'll just come back and do it. I'll also grab that collectible when I come back. I mean, I could try to sneak it in there real quick.
いただいておくか。
Go those two. Maybe just jump off the roof, we'll be alright. Yep. quickly go down here. Check it out.
あんなところで誰が何をしとるんだ。
Oh, hell yeah. Look at that mask. Oops. Am I going back that way? I don't know. Gotta go back out the other way. Trucking along pretty good in this region. We got about 50 minutes to go for the 3.5 hour timer. And another 45, 50. Alright, what are you getting stuck on? Man, fuck off. Shattered Coast. On you, pet. Shattered Coast. Just want to see if we unveiled anything on the route. Oh. Seems like we're going way up here. We'll have to go on foot eventually. Maybe not, I don't know. I don't know how far this trail goes up. That's good.
ここは敵陣。蹴られぬようにせよ。
fuck was that? That was weird. Let's take a look. So there's no way out there. Alright, let's go. Just want to keep on trucking with 42 minutes to go. I'm going to do a hard cut at 7:30 because we'll be at over 3 hours of game time at that point. Just want to try and be efficient here because we might be able to finish out the rest of Wakasa. Let me just take a quick look at what's left. So what's left is going here, going here. There's no point in going over here or up here. There's nothing. It's just no roads, nothing. So most likely is nothing up there, especially if it's not appearing now. Then we just gotta backtrack our way over to here, 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 and then maybe head down this road down to here to see if anything else unveils down there. But that's how close we are to done Wakasa. I didn't think we could do it in a day, but there's a chance we might be able to, which would be awesome. I'm gonna travel back to a few locations, a few forts and castles, but they all have viewpoints, so it'll be, you know, fast travel, do your job, fast travel, do your job, so it'll be easy peasy. So I'll have to think about what I'll do for Monday, Tuesday next week. I don't know if to start my journey in a new region, but then again, I don't know if I'll be able to do that whole region in 1 2-hour sitting or 3-hour sitting for that matter. Maybe Monday we take a break from exploring, and what Tuesday we do exploring. Monday we do side missions. We'll look and see how many missions there are sitting around these regions. Maybe finish out the side missions in the lower level regions and work my way up. See what we have left in Izumi Setsu, Yamashiro, Omi, Iga. Kind of expand from there. What we already found and what we have to find on the map, kind of deal. See, like I said, I want to go here. I also want to go 1 2 3, and then I want to take the roads down to here and kind of unveil these. We're not going to go into Tamba today, but all that's left after today will be Tamba, Yamato, and I don't know how you say it, KLL. But yeah, we'll have to see how the cookie crumbles there. We'll level 35. We probably got some mastery. We got 29 mastery. Sort of told me it could take me up here. So it won't guide me over there. But there's stuff right up there. You see it? It's a whole little village. We'll get there one way or another, even if I have to swim. Alright, you know, I'd rather fucking swim. See you later. We'll just swim direct, honestly. Nairu's away. Where the hell's that? That's this whole facility here. We could probably leave here. I don't think we can fast travel while we're swimming though. This might be mission related. There might be like someone hiding up here or something. It's part of the main missions. But it's not showing me any other question marks or anything. So what I like to do is... We're in a restricted area. Can we fast travel? Or we have to leave this island entirely? Is that a boat? I don't think it's any good of a boat. Man, this is Fubar, sir. We're not doing mission-related stuff, so if that's what that is back there, I'm not gonna do it. We're just completing locations around the map. Yeah, I see my mount just chilling there, right there. Yep. Convenience, let's just fast travel back to town and then we'll work our way down the other side. Maybe we only have like 4 or 5 things to do. Distracted, got a wedding coming up. One of my groomsmen got his tux. He sent me a picture. He looks exactly like the Coco guy from Inglourious Bastards. So I sent him the meme back, making the hand gesture. It's funny as hell. And we are off. Just over a half hour to go. I'm pretty sure we're going to accomplish everything I set out to do in Wakasa today, which is catching me off guard, I'm not going to lie. Some of the other regions that don't feel as big as this took longer to do. There's a lot more happening in smaller areas. This is that like spread out north region that's much quieter, you know, more rural vibing, more mountainous vibing, I guess. So everything's way more spread out up here. The only 3 things I didn't complete in Wakasa are castles / forts that are way too high level. Everyone is a skull, and the second I get hit once, I just die, so we'll save those for when I'm of appropriate level. Everything else is done. So Monday I'm probably going to be able to do 2 hours, 2.5 hours this upcoming week, because I only play this Mondays and Tuesdays. But I'm striving for 2.5 to 3, but I'll probably only be able to do 2 to 2.5 on Monday. So how I'll accommodate that is maybe we'll, like I said, I'm going to break out and do some side missions. Be able to help the people of Izumi Setsu and Omi, blah blah blah. Then on Tuesday we can start exploring a new region. Or we can do more side missions. I'll think about it off stream. I prep my titles for the week ahead of time, so this week all 10 streams, all the titles are already sitting in a notepad waiting to go. So I'll have to figure out ahead of time anyway. Maybe able to go up here? Yeah, we can. Well, it seems like we only have 3 or 4 things to do. We still have a whole section in the bottom corner to go, at least ride through. I figure something might pop up while we're down there. See if anything pops up. There's a house down there, but I don't know if it has a marker or not. Didn't add anything. So, yeah, 1. Let me do this. So, no, for anyone wondering why I didn't complete this, it's because the level 40 guy camping it. I've done everything else there is to do in pretty much Izumi Setsu, Yamashiro, Omi, minus that 1 point Iga, and Harima. Now Wakasa, minus a few things, so I'll decide if Tamba, Yamoto, or this place is worth getting into first. For our next exploration to unveil the map. I kind of just want to finish unveiling the entire map at this point. Just grind it done, because then I'm done exploring the map, I can focus on just grinding the missions. There's a lot of side missions. I think I'm going to focus on all the side content and finish up with the main story. And I'll just be overly overpowered. And then when we get to the boss fights, we'll just shred them. We're off on our next adventure. I don't know how long it'll take, but we'll be there eventually. It's a 1,000-meter drive. Non-linear route. What was that noise? I don't think those are required for 100%, but I do them anyway. On 100%, I understand it's main mission, side missions, all map locations, any major collectibles. The rest is optional. And obviously achievements. I started to complete this game, they better wait like a year before they give us a DLC. I need a break. We go play some other games. We got Elder Scrolls Remastered, we got the Doom game just came out. I want to get Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4. I want to do a bunch of throwback games. Like the old school Siphon Filter, original Driver. I just got done COD Classic when this game came out. The original Call of Duty upgraded to 360 arcade. 100% of that. Kind of brain farting of what we even did before that. I think it was a Horizon 5 DLC. Then they came out with another Horizon 5 DLC, so I'm behind again. Them mofos. I think it's only like a 2 to 3 hour DLC, so it's like a back-to-back afternoon, just sit down and grind it out. Alright, yeah. Let's turn around real quick. We're right here. Why the fuck are we coming back? 2 lost pages. Oh, I just made the noise like I saw something. Apparently it goes back here. Cave in here or something I need to be aware of. There's one more page hidden somewhere. There it is. Completed. So we're gonna go all the way down and wrap back up here. Alright. I could just try to go direct, but that's pretty fucking steep. So we're just gonna take the long way. Shout out the Muddy Creature, thank you for your nice comment, man. Just such a nice fella. I actually have a fake Assassin's Blade, like one of those plastic ones. You can, that actually, I guess you can put on your wrist if you wanted to. It has the blade and stuff, based on like the AC2 era. I think it came out when Brotherhood came out, and I bought it separately. Somewhere in my man cave. I don't know where the hell it is. Half my stuff, or a quarter of my stuff's unpacked. The rest is still in boxes. Just moving in almost a year ago. Everything else been the priority. Getting, you know, the living room, the office, storage, all that shit together. Fixing stuff. Replaced a bunch of outlets. Had to put new appliances. Now I want to power wash the exterior. House we bought's like 20 years old. So it's not bad at all, but definitely needed quite a bit of work. Had to do insulation. There's a lot more to do, but none of it's urgent per se. Just want to see if anything unveiled while we were here. Yeah, for Wakasa, only things we've been doing in Wakasa are the high-level forts and castles. So there's 3 of those. Pretty much everything else I've completed. And if it's grayed out, it means because there's no route to get there. There's a chance there's something hidden there. But there's also a good chance there's nothing hidden there because there's no way to set a waypoint to get there, which means Most areas you can set a waypoint to get to, or it'll at least give you the question mark. That's the third one right there. Where's this? We'll hit that on the way back. So apparently there's a spot or two I missed in Yamashiro. I figured as I did other regions and we found different areas that connect across the borders, you would find more stuff, so I'm not surprised. That's why I think it was like 2 streams ago or something I spent time just going around in a bunch of the original locations trying to go into the corners and where it's grayed out in the borders, trying to make sure I got stuff. I might not have done it for Yamashiro. It might have been Izumi Setsu, Omi and Iga that day. Or actually, I think it was just Omi and Iga. So we do gotta double check Izumi Setsu. The other one. So we're gonna do this is even though it's in Yamashiro, we have to pass it anyway to go back to where we need to go. So I'm gonna set a pit stop there. Put a bunch of markers to explore that final spot in the last 20 some minutes here. Trying to, there's a chance it won't be 100% completed, but it'll be thoroughly enough completed that, you know, we leave it for the mop-up phase. There's always a mop-up phase on these type of games where you got to go back and find that one little place you missed, or that one little collectible that was hidden really well in some weird spot of the map. You only find out because you're at 99% on the game and you're missing that one thing. Alright, let's do some meditation. I messed it up. Man. Fuck. We're almost done too. I just timed it, or I timed it wrong, that's all I did. It wasn't because I misclicked the wrong buttons. There we go.
縛りから解かれた心持ちじゃ、これまでのことは変えられずとも受け入れよう。
Good way to look at it. So many people waste so much time worrying about mistakes of the past in life. I don't. I'm one of those people that just moved on. Like, the past is done. I don't care about the current, the future. All I can do is learn from mistakes. There's so many people in the world that you'll meet along your journey that do everything but live in today. They live in the past, and it's just like, that's not the way to live your life. It's like, thinking about it's not going to fix it. You can learn a lesson, try to avoid it happening again. But just like that guy, that Indian guy on TikTok, he's like, forget about your last fuck up, because you're going to fuck up again in the most amazing way. So look forward to that future fuck up instead. So that sums it up pretty good. So my goal is eventually to make it down here. 5, 4, 3. Catch up on chat. We got Muddy Creature yapping over here. I'm just joking. Let's see. I got big map. It's not Egypt, man. Where you been, man? Origins been gone for years, man. Yeah, 100%. I'm pretty sure you've been watching me since like maybe Syndicate Muddy Creature, which is literally like a fucking decade ago. I don't know if Syndicate was the first. I don't remember which one was the first one you started hanging out with. I'm pretty sure you're there for like Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, Mirage. When I did the first game full playthrough. I've 100% everything on this channel since Unity. And also the original. Yeah, and again, I'm going for another 100%. Eventually, I want to do the Ezio trilogy remastered. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know. I wish I added the multiplayer to that. I don't know if they did, but that'd be fucking phenomenal. I had so much fun playing the multiplayer on like Brotherhood. It was great. It was great. Or just make like a spin-off game that's like the Brotherhood PvP, just brought to modern day. You don't need to charge no $80 for it. Make it like a $30 game where it's just catered towards multiplayer. You just take areas of each of these maps over the last, decade. Have like 10 different maps. You have one map is Shadows, another map's Valhalla. Take like the busy cities or something that have that good PvP element they used to have. Where one team hides, the other team hunts them down. It was so much fun hiding in that game. It's like prop hunt when you hide. It's a lot more fun when you hide. Apparently, we can't get close enough to this. That's why we didn't discover it earlier when we passed by here. Let's jump down there, right? There's a bunch of monkeys. What's up, dudes? Little monkeys, you're the ones. Make hot tub time so much fun. This song sounds weird, so I'm gonna shut up. No good song. Got about 14 minutes left. I'm hoping we can conquer what I'm trying to do here. Let me see what route it's taking us. It must be faster to go here. I'll let it do its thing. After this, I am off to grub. Bought some salmon, bought some like potato salad and some green beans or something at the food store, trying to be somewhat healthy. My initial plan was to go to amusement park Thursday, which you can imagine I'm not going to be eating healthy at an amusement park. And then Friday we were getting a British restaurant because they have we're watching the movie The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. How do you say it? Ungentlemanly Warfare. I've been wanting to watch that movie for a long time, and Electrovolts was willing to watch it. So I was like, hell yeah. But now that I moved my amusement park to Friday, I'm going to swap and watch my movie Thursday. So I'm still eating pretty unhealthy, and then Saturday, you know I'm not eating healthy, it's the weekend. I'll be playing Hell Loose Surgery and SnowRunner and watching a movie. I'm gonna eat something unhealthy. Plus Electrovolts has been on a diet for the last like 2 weeks that I don't want to follow. So I've been on my own, so I've just been grabbing prepared foods at the food store. I can cook, so don't worry, I can. I just didn't care to. Especially if I had to cook, I definitely would not have stayed on until 7:30. I guarantee that. But I'm gonna throw food in the micro and be done with it. Tomorrow we got Counter-Strike 2 and Warzone, so 2 PvP sessions. And, since I had to move my amusement park plan, Thursday I'm streaming Space Marine 2, and then Friday we'll have no stream till the night stream, no afternoon stream. I'm not gonna be off at an amusement park for the day. It's like a 2-hour drive away, amusement park. Probably more in the morning with the rush hour traffic. So I gotta leave the major city, heading out during rush hour. Link up with Knight, because our mod Knight is coming with me. He only lives like 20 or so minutes away from here, give or take, depending on the day and the traffic. Then I gotta pick up our other friend further out, who's on the way there, thankfully, so we don't have to go out of the way to get him. Then we got a jet out there. I think it's over a 100-mile drive from me, 80 miles from the final point, final pickup. I think they closed by 7, and I made it clear I just want to head home at that point. I'm pretty sure we're all just going to be tired anyway. 8 hours in an amusement park plus 4 hours of driving is like a 12-hour day. Then I'll come home, take it easy, and get ready for our Friday night stream. If all sticks to plan, will be Outlast Trials. Been having fun playing it. Alright, we hit our first point. Okay, now we're just gonna head down this route. We'll probably get rid of this. It's gonna take me down there no matter what. Yeah! I don't listen to Grateful Dead much, I listen to kind of everything. I'll listen to classical, I'll listen to some Sinatra, I'll even listen to opera, but I also listen to classic rock, you know. Rap, you know, I listen to everything. Techno. I'm an all-around gamer, I'm an all-around movie enthusiast, and I'm all around music listener. I'm kind of an all-around type of guy. I like to seek knowledge all around as well, you know. Working on my Italian language class every week. Doing cybersecurity classes soon for my job. Maybe sometime in June I'll try and work on one. Reading Beowulf. I'm supposed to read so many books back in the school era, like, you know, grade school, high school. That actually ended up being pretty good books that I never read because I would just be cheap and read Spark Notes. Back in the early days when you actually had to go to the fucking store and buy Spark Notes on an actual physical copy, true story. I would just use Spark Notes a lot of the time. I think till like almost my senior year of high school, I'm not gonna lie, I used Spark Notes to get by. Then senior year I kind of changed my mind and started getting into it. I remember going through the Inferno and a few other books, which I want to reread someday, so I don't remember much about it considering it was long ago. What would be cool is read Dante's Inferno and then play Dante's Inferno game. I streamed that long ago. That's a great game. Maybe I can do something where I read the book, I do a playthrough of the game. Oh, did they ever make any movies? They probably have some weird like 1960s Dante's Inferno movie. We should get a new one. That's like ultra crazy, not some old school stuff, but you know, really using modern technology to make it feel as legit as possible. Maybe inspired by Dante's Inferno game. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a marker test. What we do is we turn on Pathfinder. Obviously we know we can go there. Can we go out here? Nope, you can't go out here. It's uncharted territory per se. So now I just want to kind of go over here and unveil this route. At that point, I've pretty much covered the majority of Wakasa. Like I said, there might be something hidden in one of those grayed out areas that, you know, are uncharted, but half of them look like what I'm looking at here, and they're just a pain in the ass to navigate, and then there's nothing there, so it ends up being a waste of time. But yeah, I think today we'll end our Wakasa expedition. Then I'll think about it. I'm either going to start grinding the final 3 regions on Monday, Tuesday next week, or I'm going to take a break and do some side content. But we've pretty much... Did I set another marker by accident? I did. Okay. I accidentally placed an additional marker. I didn't realize it. I was wondering what the hell we weren't going the right way. I was like, hold on. Before we go, I'll let me get a stinky pad. Nope. So I don't have to get back on, because usually, unlike Sunday, I'll hop on literally just to figure out what the hell I'm doing on the next stream of this game. Other games, it's easy, you know. At CS2, I'm just going to be playing Premiere mode every week. Warzone's Warzone. I don't have to worry about coming up with very specific titles for those. A lot of our streams that we keep open-ended, like Hella Loose, where we just play PvP for 2 hours. But this game, I'm trying to be specific because it's a playthrough. And if people watch it, I don't want to be like, oh, this is just Shadows part, you know, 18. All right, you know, how the fuck do I know where you're at in the game at that point? So I try to be specific with our titles as to what I'm working on. Quit whining. It's your fault you're out here in the cold. Go find somewhere to live. Go live in Obama. I guess Obama in the game would... Nah, there's probably a closer city because we're way out here in the middle of nowhere. It's Kyoto right here, I mean. I'm going to Kyoto over Obama. I just saw something we missed, but Obama's up here. There was nothing over here. Whenever I tried to set a waypoint, it wouldn't give me one out here. Same with out here. But we have one right here. Makes me wonder, what is the fastest way to get there? Probably from here. Probably grab this last point, take a quick look at the map, and call it a day. So I am hungry. Who said you could eat my cookies? So I said, who's been eating my cookies in chat? Have you seen Jingle All the Way? And Arnold's on the phone or whatever. The thing he says, who said you could eat my cookies? Who said you could eat my cookies? The neighbor's horny mofo trying to get with Arnold's wife. He gets all hyped up about the cookies. But then again, it's like a kid's film. Maybe not kids. Maybe early teen. But you know, I don't follow that shit. I was watching Pitch Black when I was well underage. Back in the day when we used to go to Blockbuster, I had one that just didn't care what movie I got. I took out plenty of rated R movies. I was watching Chronicles of Riddick and stuff long before I should have been. And horror movies and the whole 9 yards. I remember seeing Jeepers Creepers in theater. As in the newer Jeepers Creepers. I gotta watch the original someday. This week is the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare and Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Next week, well, I don't know what movie we'll watch yet. I gotta talk it over Electrovolts about what I feel like watching. And I think next Saturday I was gonna watch, was it 13 Hours of Benghazi? Another war movie. Either way, we really shredded Wakasa today. So we're going to leave the 3 forts and castles that I'm just too low level to do, and the side missions. We'll be back for those. Side missions I'll do when I do side mission streams. I'm just going to do a stream where I do like Wakasa side missions, and that's what we're going to do the entire stream. But I'm just doing a scroll for any question marks or incomplete things. Here's that third one I mentioned. Just they'll single tap me if I go there. It's not worth my time. Like level 41, we're level 35, I think. So that's it for Wakasa, pretty much. So we still have, ideas for next week could be Tamba, Yamato, and however you say the bottom one. I'll have to look that up. So just keep yapping it. Also have a lot of objectives. So we got people stuff for Setsu, Omi, Iga, Yamashiro. I'll assume we're gonna add more to the other regions. We just haven't yet to do them, but I'd rather start with the lower level regions and work my way up. I think that's enough ideas for 2 streams next week. Probably a 2 to 2.5 hour on Monday and up to a 3 hour on Tuesday. Quickly get rid of all these notifications. Next time I'll play this will be next Monday, to clarify that. Every Monday and Tuesday till I complete it. Yo. She looks crazy though. I just want to use it. This is badass, don't get me wrong, but yeah. Looks like I'm in a fucking horror movie. I might have to put it on. Deal with his stuff. The inventory notification at the top never goes away. It's a bug that a lot of people complain about, like Reddit and stuff. So I'm not alone. But see how nothing's highlighted and it still says there's something? There is nothing. Knowledge rank 7. Get 29 points for him, so I'd rather use the Teppo. Notification under mastery. Nazis. I have not spent much time working on. I've been focused on the actual webs. Making our save for the day. We are at 37 hours into what's expected, honestly, to be probably up to an 80-hour playthrough. So we're almost halfway through the game. Another stream and we'll be halfway through the game, in my view. So, woo! Put the cookie down now. Do it now. Put the cookie down. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go through our outro. Counter-Strike 2, Warzone tomorrow. I'm going to update the schedule off stream right after this tonight to Space Marine 2 tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Or sorry, Thursday at 4 o'clock. And Outlast Trials will remain Friday at 10:30 because I'm going to the amusement park I'll be gone from like 9 till 9. 9? But about 9 till 9 with 2 hours each way and 8 hours at the park unless we leave early if we're tired or something. I don't know how long we'll be able to handle being in an amusement park. But I have a feeling we won't be riding rides for 8 hours straight, especially because we got to eat and stuff. But it's not no Disney World style park either. It's much smaller. You can already knock all the rides out in like a few hours. And then Saturday we got more streams. Sunday I usually don't stream, but I got one to offset that Thursday. 2 streams. Usually I hold 2 streams on Thursday and then 1 on Wednesday, but I moved 1 to Wednesday, 1 to Sunday to avoid skipping any of my streams. Shout out to MFR across the board, BT on Patreon, Muddy Creature on membership, Brayley on Super Chat. Thank you for watching. Like, sub. Till tomorrow, next week, whenever it may be. Peace out.